Hey everybody, it's Marques Brody, play-by-play voice for the UNLV Rebel baseball team, here with another UNLV Rebel profile. This time talking with Andy Beresford, sophomore pitcher for the Rebels. Andy, great to have you here. I want to delve into your story a little bit. Now, you're currently listed as a sophomore, but you've been around campus for a few years now.
4 years now, fourth year here.
4 years. So, tell me a little bit about what's led to that. I know you've had some injury issues, and it's been a real long journey for you here these past few years.
Quite a long journey, you know. Coming out my sophomore year, I had Tommy John surgery. I was throwing against Long Beach State and tore my UCL, you know. And for any pitcher nowadays, it's almost a common occurrence. And, you know, it's really set me back, but it also has helped me to be stronger mentally and physically just tougher, you know. And then, so coming back, you know, we got our new coaching staff and whatnot, and came back out for a live appearance, and it tore again. So here's where I go. I got my scar right here. What they do is they take this right here, they take this tendon, and then, you know, tie it up in there. And yeah, so I tore that twice. And then I had what they, it's called a platelet or plasma-rich platelet injection. And what it does is it rapidly increases just the natural healing of your body, you know.
Yeah.
And you know, when I found out I tore it twice, you know, I went to my doctor and he's like, well, you got a couple options. Done? I'm like, no, I don't want to be done right now, you know.
Yeah.
To another TJ, but he said the likelihood of coming back is 35%. 35%. He's like, you know, honestly, I don't think that'd be the right way to go. And he's like, well, let me refer you to this pain guy who was also at the Curlin Job Clinic, you know, in LA. And so we talked about it. He ultrasounded my elbow, and it looked like a shotgun had hit my ligament. So, I mean, I consider myself a walking blessing, if you will. You know, being able to come in here and do the thing I love every day, play baseball. And yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say, how do you stay upbeat? What was your mindset like when you found out, maybe other surgery?
Yeah, you know, I mean, it was a tough thing to go through. You know, I mean, crap. You know, I've been here for 4 years now, and I'm finally just starting to get that taste of that baseball that I did my freshman year. You know, because you know I came out here and I got a good opportunity to pitch my freshman year. You know, and ended with the, you know, and getting all that opportunity has led me, you know, to where I am today and going on with everything, and all these rehab treatments and the long toss programs, the icing. It's just, you know, it's a very strenuous thing.
No question.
Yeah.
And that said, how has your perspective changed as you know, when you came in, you were a freshman, you really hadn't had to deal with the type of adversity you dealt with now.
Yeah.
How do you think that's changed you maybe as a pitcher and just how you look at the game of baseball?
You know, my outlook is completely different now because I'm examining the game a lot deeper. When I'm looking at pitchers, I'm like, because you know the two easiest ways to tear your ligament is throw across your body and drop your elbow below your shoulder when you're throwing. And you know, now that I'm very conscious about that, I had to change all my mechanics. So you know, looking at the game is completely different. But I also think that I remember, you know, we just played TCU, and I had my longest appearance, 2 2/3 of an inning ever at TCU, and I could just remember just 4,000 people. I haven't seen that many people pitching in years, you know, since freshman year at Oklahoma State or something. But, you know, the adrenaline just took over, and, you know, it's so good to just have that taste back.
Yeah, you know, you mentioned TCU, that's obviously thrilling. But the first time you got back out on the hill this year, what was your mindset like? What are you thinking as you step out into game action for the first time in a long time?
Well, you know, it's funny because out on that mound, I've had some of my best memories and my worst memories. You know, I've been at my best there, I've been at my worst there, and I almost ended my career over there. So, you know what, like, the first time I took the rubber, my heart was beating a million miles a second. I couldn't even control it. But, you know, luckily, I stayed within myself, because that's how I got hurt the second time, is I just went too hard. And, you know, it's when you have the kind of traumatic experiences that you have with your arm, you can become more self-conscious about it, and you learn how to go about things differently. But that first time, it was really cool. It was really cool.
Yeah, I mean, it's a heck of a story, Andy, and I think a lot of people are going to be thrilled to hear about that. Switch gears for a minute.
Yeah.
You got a series coming up this week.
Yeah, we do.
Nebraska-Omaha.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about what you expect this weekend to see as they come into town.
Ultimately, our goal is, of course, to win the series. We need to win 3 or 4 minimum, you know, and Sure, we're hitting some low points right now, but we're looking to pick things up. We still got 23 more games left, so just got to pick up the momentum. So hopefully that'll carry us on in these conference games.
All right, well, best of luck to you, Andy.
Thank you
Thanks
very
for
much.
taking the time.
Thank you very much. Take it easy.